Hey everybody, it's Dan with Pain For You. Today's topic is going to be, it's not fair. Alright, so let's do a couple of deep breaths before we get started. Let's get ourselves centered a little bit. Relax into the video, relax into the moment. See if you can kind of calm down the distracting thoughts. Just feel your body relax wherever you are. Shoulders down, loose. See if you can ease the tension. Exhale the tension. Keep doing that as we talk here. So today's topic is based on a conversation I had with somebody, and they were not in a good way. They were in a bit of a panic, having a bad day. And they kept on saying, but it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. And so I told her, I said, look, you're right. It's not fair. Some people don't get this stuff. Some people do. I would venture to say that most people have some type of a mind-body something going on, whether it be emotional depression, anxiety, self-esteem things, agoraphobia, not wanting to leave the house. That's on the psychological end, but then there's many people who those psychological, I wouldn't say issues, because that makes it sound like it's a problem, just where the psychology turns into physiology, meaning we get this thing called TMS. So it's not fair. You're right. It's not fair. Kind of sucks that we're going through this. But at the end of the day, oh, there's a deer. I don't know if you saw that, but it was cool. It was a little baby deer, little fawn with a little white speckles on it. Beautiful. I think there's a family because yesterday my son and I were in the house, and out the window we saw the mom and 3 little fawn. So maybe that was one of them. They probably live back here in these woods. So, it's not fair. You're right, it's not fair. Some people have it easier than others. Some people have it easier than you. And guess what? Some people, a lot of people, have it a lot worse than you. Nobody said life was supposed to be fair. And how the hell do you judge that, and how do you manage that, and how does everybody, it's just not possible. You can't make sure everything is fair. Not in life, not in business, not in employment, not in physical, physiology, how you look, how you feel, your propensity to gain weight, to lose weight, your upbringing. Some people got the lottery of great parents. Other people, didn't win the lottery. You got some pretty crappy parents. It's not fair. So what? The only fairness we can really control is how we treat ourselves. So, if you're the type to complain about how bad your life sucks and that it's not fair, and you're always comparing your life against everybody else's, and that just makes you feel worse and worse, you're not being fair to yourself, right? The only life we have is the life we've got. It is what it is. It's our job to really make the best of it. To be kind, compassionate, love ourselves. Why be our own worst enemy and beat the crap out of ourselves every day for all the things that we think we should be doing different, better? Why we're telling ourselves we're not lovable, we're not this, we're not that. You're not being fair to yourself if you are beating yourself up every day with this negative self-talk. And it's really up to us to shift the script, to flip the script a little bit, and start telling yourself that I am good enough. I'm good enough to treat myself well. I deserve it. I deserve love. I deserve kindness. And if nobody else is giving that to us, it's our job to give it to ourselves, right? And again, the only thing we can control is how we treat ourselves, how we navigate the world. And so, no, it kind of sucks that you've got these pains or other symptoms or weakness or whatever is manifesting itself, the dizziness, the ringing in the ears, you name it. And if I'm not mentioning your symptom, just every time I say pain, just substitute in your head, oh, he's talking about my ringing ears, or he's talking about my dizziness or my pelvic pain or whatever, right? All of these concepts apply to any type of symptom. So it's not fair. I get it. You know, most of us, if we spent time looking for it, could find all sorts of things that are not fair about our lives. Things we wish were different. Some of it is within our control, and that's where I'm going to urge you to do what you can for yourself, to give yourself the best chance of the life you want. And in cases where it's not fair and you can't do shit about it, you know, just, I guess, learn to accept the things that we can't change. And no, nobody ever said life was supposed to be fair. But if you're treating yourself poorly or judging yourself harshly, you're not being fair to yourself. You're not giving yourself the best chance for a happy, successful life. And so I will encourage you very strongly to just take ownership of the things that are within your control and let go of the things that are not within your control. And as it relates to your symptoms or your pains, and it's not fair that I'm suffering like this, you're right. It's not fair that this is where you are. But guess what? There's a way out. And I'm providing you that roadmap all the time in these videos. So, no, it's not fair, but there's something you can do about it to change it. And if you choose not to do something about where you are in life, then, you know, a year from now, if you're still stuck, you know, was that the universe's fault? Or you didn't give yourself every benefit of the opportunities in front of you? So, I don't know. Nobody said life was supposed to be fair, but it's our job to do the best with what we've got and turn our lives into what we want. And the things that we can't have or we can't do, okay, I'm going to find joy in the things I can. So, love you guys and gals. If this was helpful, let me know. Not sure how strongly I feel about this topic and my delivery here, but, you know, if you found it useful, let me know. If you didn't, that's okay. You can let me know that too. Good, bad, or indifferent. We'll talk soon. Thanks.